So you take care of your mom full time?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been taking care of her?
Since I was 14.
14. And how old are you?
Now I'm 27.
Said to me, because Gabriel was a month and a half old, it was June 1st, 1991. He was sitting in his Fisher-Price chair next to me. I could see him still, little foofy white hair. And the doctor said to me, because he was Chinese, he was very direct. He said, you have a 50% chance of surviving this year. I was blown away. I had already committed as super mom to have him. And I lived in California. I didn't even have family here. It was 10 years before I ever bought myself anything. But anything that Gabe wanted, he got. Anything. He told me he wanted brother, sister. I'm not able to talk. I even gave him twins. And then it was the three of us. My kids were the cleanest kids in school. I was on steroids. So those kids were perfectly groomed, perfectly bathed, perfectly fed. My house was perfectly spotless. They went to everything every year. Tell her how many times in 1 year you would go to Universal Studios alone.
I can't count.
And I was dying, and nobody wanted to answer the phone. And from there, Gabriel was taking oxygen tanks to my classes because I refused to give up.
You wanna know how she got the transplant, like for real, in Arizona? And when she got that news, she took it upon herself to go to school. And she was going to what was it, your master physiology courses, and she would roll with this on her scooter in front of all the students, right, with her oxygen blasting, like,
that's my
come
lunchbox.
Come on, it's a lunchbox. That's the funniest thing in the world, and everyone would always just be like,
I don't want people wasting their prime time, primarily, and any time whatsoever. They should be able to stand still, evaluate where they are presently, and if it's not headed on the path that they're wanting for themselves with the values they have, then they should move on and not waste that time. The thing I need to say is people need to be present. They need to know and feel where they're standing on this earth right now. And if there's anything at all that they can latch onto to make them keep going forward while the world spins around them, that's exactly what they need to latch onto. Because amongst all the chaos, the only thing I could see were my kids. That's not the same for everybody, but that was the only thing that drove me from the time I was diagnosed to now. And they have said to me, Mom, we want you to live, and the only way I can keep living is by seeing them and their welfare. That is it. You ready?
Yeah.
A family reunion.
oh, you would. Oh, yeah.
Do you have time to work and make money?
No, I'm not doing any of that. I haven't had a job since.
Because she takes all your time.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
how do
wouldn't-
you said, how do you, like, pay for stuff like food, stuff like that?
Well, fortunately for me, I have, I build relationships with people really well. So like at the hospital, one of the guys super cool is this Jamaican dude at the grill. Every time I see him, he just gives me his ID card and he's like, you get whatever you want, man. I'm like, really? You sure? He's like, absolutely, one love. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. You know, it's just been nothing but sleeping in the car because she finally got discharged and moved to a skilled nursing facility. So for 12 weeks, it was every couple of days because I was literally living in the hospital with her in the same room, taking care of her. Really take a step back and think about it, because if you really think about it, you really don't have it that bad. Somebody always has it worse, way worse, things you can't even possibly begin to fathom. And when you realize that and you focus on gratitude and just be thankful for every little thing that you have, and you focus on loving yourself, and everything else changes.
On the street, all people are passing by. It's a great day. Nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. I talk to myself. Is it true that we all must cry? 'Cause a great day, you shouldn't even care, 'cause you have a big smile on your side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and all worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and all worries are gone. I look through the window and I see some clouds above. It's a great day. Nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. It's a beautiful